So I pitched it to.
Hopefully it works. Hello, test, 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 test. Starting. Okay, we're live. We're live now, so people can hear us and they can see the screen as well.
What's up, everyone? I'm Nelson. This is Lewis.
How's everyone doing? All right, so we have. Oh, you disappeared. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So as you see, Simon. Whoa, he went quick. 15 seconds. 15.33. Alex, 60 seconds. Nelson, talk to us about what you see here. So I can.
Yeah, I mean, straight out of the gates, Simon knows what he has to do to win. I'm guessing this is the first match they can choose. I'm guessing Alex chose this.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure who was player one, but Simon with 15. That's like pushing his top speed, I think. But we'll see how it goes here.
Yeah, you see him struggling a little bit with a few of the cards, and he has obviously a lot of blanks, and Alex is done. So if Alex finished it, unless he, switches one or two, which could still happen. Simon just has to complete his, and he gets them all right.
With 60 seconds, though, I mean, Alex is. I mean, that's like child's play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see what Simon's doing here. Are his things right?
Let's see.
6 of clubs, 9 of clubs is correct. He's just put it in a totally wrong spot. The 3 of hearts, 8 of clubs is correct pair, but in the wrong spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that 2 of spades, 9 of hearts, yeah, he's got the pairs right. He's just putting them in some of the wrong places, but he still has these massive gaps. I don't know how he's going to...
How much time does he have left?
A minute and a half.
Okay. So he still has enough time to... put the pairs in there and then just shift them over last few seconds.
I mean, his pairs are correct. If you put another one that's correct, it's just in the wrong spot. But it's not like they're in the offset order. He's kind of got a mismatch. So, here we go. Come on.
All right, I'm trying to find the link to this video so I can post it. I do that.
Link to the video? Simon Orton put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's, the live. And then, but this one also has, there we go. No, that's Alex versus, Alex versus. 1 second. Live.
That's 7 of clubs and a jack of hearts. Yeah, that's incorrect.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's tough.
Nah, I think he's looking probably at the time right now. He's saying, man, I don't think I have enough time. And he's just throwing some cards.
It's too many to piece back after with that many gaps. But you got to appreciate his effort. That speed is insane.
Ridiculous. He went for it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe his goal was to try and throw Alex off. That can also surprise people, right? If you go way faster than they can. So
you see here at the end, he just threw a bunch in there. Just throwing some Hail Marys out there, hoping Alex made some mistakes, which at 60 seconds, like you said, that's child's play. And you see there, Alex wins this one at 60 seconds for 52 cards, all correct. All right, all right, whatever. I'll post a video after we're done with this.
Okay. But it's live, yeah?
It's live, so people can go to the YouTube channel and see it. But there's usually like an actual link for the video. Let's see. Fine, we got some viewers. All right, what's up, viewers?
What's the link?
It's just AEMind or youtube.com/AEMind/live. So I'll post it in there. The group.
Can I watch it, or is it going to be a feedback loop here?
There will probably be a feedback loop, but you can...
youtube.com. Yeah. I'll just mute it. Okay, cool.
All right,
what's next?
So
I think player 2 gets a choice here. I'm guessing Simon is going to choose maybe words.
I choose words. Yep, he said I choose words.
Which is tough because Alex is great at words. I mean, you got to choose something that he's not as good as, but Alex is good at everything. So,
but like for you with yesterday's obviously, I think just the language barrier was the issue there. It was the words and the names, right? That was like
Yeah,
the strong ones.
thankfully those are kind of my strengths, so I tried to play those, and it kept me in the game till the end. But
bring all to front. Let me see. How can I stick this to the top? Give me one moment. I'm still trying to figure all this out, so I'm doing like a lot of technical stuff.
That's okay.
In the background. But I think, what do you think about this idea, man? That we're doing this live and we're streaming this out there.
Yeah, I love it. I think, it's great. I mean, this is the best that we can do, I think, right now, and I think it's totally fine.
Contact.
Hopefully, at some point, we can like integrate it into the website itself. You know.
Yeah, I
maybe
think
have like a chat group anybody can join and comment, or we have designated analysts, kind of commentators. But
let me see. Yeah, one thing I was telling you yesterday is it would be cool if we had that option to click on somebody's name and then
and get like their little profile that they write and maybe some of their best scores.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, they're doing words.
All right, so both of these guys can complete 50 words. I know that. I think Simon has the edge here. I think he's more consistent. I've seen Alex get, low 40s often, so it's not always for sure that he's going to get perfect. Whereas Simon, I feel like he's going to get close to 50 every time.
Yeah. We see Alex was off to a fast start. They're both pretty much neck and neck right now.
Yeah, I think they'll probably finish about the same time. Let's see. I think probably a little bit sub 60 seconds.
Yeah, 20. Okay, Simon's moving a little faster now. Yeah, it's going to be right there towards the end. Do you feel like when you're doing words, you slow down towards the end?
Kind of, because there's that anticipation that your screen's going to turn blue because the other person's about to finish. So you're like thinking of that. I try to train to like get past that. Oh, wow.
There we go. 51 seconds. Well, all right. Let's see some of these words.
There was a slight pause there when he saw when Simon finished.
Right. 60 seconds. So at the end, so for you yesterday, I saw exotic and I think it was viewer, the two words, the only two words that I memorized. And it was like I pictured a strip club, a stripper for the exotic part, and then the viewer, like somebody who's watching the strip club. So you just grabbed them at the end. So that's probably what they did here as well. I see like crayon and those and condemn. So Alex and Simon both probably just grabbed these at the end. So is that what you normally do with words?
Yeah, and just keep that in like working memory, which is sometimes tricky because if the words are too long and I'm reciting them in my head, they can kind of get jumbled by the time I have to type them, which looked weird because Alex looks like he does 6, which that's a lot. I don't think I could hold 6 words, in repetition in my brain.
He did he used up the full 60 seconds. I don't know if maybe he was done beforehand and then he just did a quick review.
Could be.
But we see here, Simon probably did the same thing and he just missed that word. What is that one? 45 is coward. So are these the exact same words, just in their own language?
No. I think they're different. Okay. Simon can correct me if he's watching, Simon Orton. But I think they're a different set, yeah.
Okay.
Although, no, because if you look at 35 and 36, that's oil and balloon.
Let's see, 35. Oh, oil. Yeah, so it's more than likely the same.
I guess it is, yeah.
Come on. Nelson, you should know your own software, man.
I don't code it, so.
All right. So, Alex.
What do you think Alex is doing here? He's kind of halted for a second.
I've seen this before from him in these matches. He does take a while with the words. I think he's just going over them in his brain, and then he just starts writing them in towards the end, like the last minute and a half. He'll just write them all in. I'm guessing he just does a closed eye review while he's doing that. Yeah, see, there he goes. He's like rapid firing, reviewing them all, or putting them all in. Part guilty. But as of right now, folks, for those of you watching, as you see, Simon is in the lead. Simon from Germany, Alex from the U.S. He has 44-30 right now. And Alex, if Alex fills them all in or more than Simon, even though Simon finished faster, Alex would win. But at this point, Simon looks like he has this. Well, still.
So I'm trying to look at some of Simon's words here, his mistakes. So, oh man. One of them, he's just missing a letter. I don't know what that means in German, what the difference is. But the other 4 look like they're just wrong.
He switched one. So he switched 29. He put the 29 the 31 in the 29th spot. So what is
man.
He put relativity in the 29th spot. Alex, as you see, he has the majority of them, right? He put wheelchair instead of chairman.
Which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chairman, yeah. Wheelchair. So he probably just pictured a wheelchair there, and then that's
or man in a chair.
Yeah.
And it's chairman.
And then Simon. Oh man, if Simon gets a few more, what does he need? Well, he needs a lot actually. Yeah. He needs 5 in order to tie Alex, which would give him the win because of the time.
But it looks like he's gonna lose this one. I don't think he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Tough break. Yeah, it seems like when it's on the line, Alex is pretty friggin' solid, which is always impressive.
Yeah, he's really good under pressure, man, and it's been showing to be the case. All right, there we go. Alex 2-0. Alex against Simon. Oh, Simon at this point, right? Okay. We got some people watching. All right, folks.
All right, so now we're going to the actual planted events. Like, these are fixed, so I think it's names next.
Okay. Let me switch there.
I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So names, who do you think's gonna win on names?
I think Simon has this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, actually. Because I'm thinking I'm comparing Simon to you and the fact that like, you guys are both good at like these, like the names and the words. You guys are really good at that. So I don't know how Alex would do. I mean, Alex is really good with names as well.
Watch, I bet you he's going to get a perfect 30.
Who?
Alex, yeah. Perfect 30 in 54.65 seconds.
That's a very direct and specific
And then Simon's going to take a full 60 seconds, but only get like 28 or 29. For some reason, Simon obviously is phenomenal at names, but I think he's better at the longer disciplines with the harder names. For some reason,
the short ones.
Because when I match up against him, I think I've beaten him quite a few times on names, which always shocks me. I'm like, I'm going to lose this, and then he makes a few mistakes or whatever.
Yeah, because for Alex, like you said, the pressure doesn't really get to him, or at least that's what it seems like. So I don't know if that's the case with Simon, where if, like alone without the blue screen, having that in his mind, if it makes him more relaxed and he's able to get all of them perfectly correct in a short period of time. But then when he's going up against someone, maybe that does something to him. I don't know. But we'll see right now. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Let's see.
So for names, you always do really well at the Vegas competition. You got first place. So what is for those watching that have no idea, how these guys are gonna be doing it very quickly. Give us a quick little strategy, quick little tip for how you're able to do this. Not necessarily just how to do it, but also how to do it quickly. How to memorize names quickly.
it's so hard to, when we started the memory championship, the U.S. one, I used to laugh when the Hershey kids who were phenomenal at names, who didn't really train, how they'd explain their technique, and they'd be like, I don't know, I just look at the names, and then I look at the face, and then I just memorize them. I'd be like, that's not helpful at all.
Right.
But the more I get better at this thing, that's kind of how it is. It's hard to explain really what I'm doing. Here, let's open up their match.
Cool.
But I mean, in essence, I'm choosing a feature, and since these are photos, I try to choose something about the photo rather than the person, and then come up with a picture for the name. And since these names I practice a lot, they're short, they're usually American names, I kind of have a picture already associated. So Bill, I think of like an actual
dollar.
No, like an electric bill,
Yeah.
Sarah is like, I think of someone going rah, rah, rah with pom-poms. John, I think of someone taking a shot on a John.
Yeah.
David's my friend. He's very Jewish, so he's spinning a dreidel. Kathy, I think of a cat. Myrtle sounds like turtle. Patricia, patting someone. Glenn, I think of this song, Glenn. Julie, in French, that means pretty. Stefan, I think I'm stepping on someone. Patty, I think of like a burger patty. Helen, I think of like horns because she's going to hell. Cornelius, corn. Gina, I have a friend named Gina. Curtis, I have a friend named Kurt. Ramon is my dog. Elaine, I think of Elaine from Seinfeld doing that funky dance. So it's all like really quick association, and I try to tag it to something on that picture. Right. Okay, I was way off on this prediction. Yeah. Simon was the one with 54 seconds. But
you got the time about right, just not the right person. I kind of had a feeling Simon, again, I think he's using the same strategy that he did for cars, where he's just like, man, I'm going for this. And he's doing them. Oh, I'm surprised that he didn't do the last ones first. Well, actually, it doesn't matter right here because they're scattered, right?
Yeah, they're mixed. So that's the thing I do is I try to find one of the last three that I saw, so I can write all three of those last names down because I don't like commit them to memory. I just kind of remember maybe, okay, one of them was a dude, one of them had a smaller face, whatever, and then try to write those down so I don't have to worry about them.
Right. And then
sometimes it's like you have 30 faces, you're looking for the one, and you spend so much time looking for it that you forget others. So you'll find that I may drop in some names along the way if I'm like, okay, I'm going to write this one down quickly before I get to the other one.
So Katie and Simon, they do this strategy where it's with words I've seen, and I think I saw you do it as well. But they'll type like the first letter in for some of these, and then they go on to the next ones. So he's missing right now just that one, Annie, which
Gladys, nice.
It's just an I that he needs. He can get this.
And see, I wonder what's going on with Alex. What is he doing? Because I'm sure he knows a ton of these. I wonder if he just like goes over them all in his head before he writes them. I don't know.
That'd be a good question to ask him because this is different than words. It's not like he has to use mental locations. He just has to look at the face. Let me see.
See, here he goes. He knows. Well, no. Okay, there you go. I'm going to change that Kathy to
Francisco, Bill, Gladys. Yeah, he's putting them all in now. So at this point, folks, even though Simon has more, Simon has 28, Alex has 18 right now. But if Alex puts in 29, he can obviously win. But if they tie, then it goes to the time. 54 seconds for Simon, so he finished faster. So Alex right now he's stuck on Shirley. He put Effie.
Oh, Kathy with a C. That's a.
He knows that might
mistake.
Yeah, he knows that might be a mistake though. That's why he put it in caps.
Yeah.
Kathy, which his wife, that's her name. That's funny. It's Kathy. His wife is spelled with a C, right? Let's see.
I think it's with a C. Yeah.
Kathy. Yeah, it is.
I make that mistake all the time. I feel like there's more Kathys with a K that come up than the C. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's tough. And then Jesse, yeah, there's a lot. Sometimes you get like a Jesse with just the E or the IE, and that can throw you off too.
That one, it looks like that one's probably gonna be fixed for him. He didn't put that one in caps, so I think he feels that that's correct, correct spelling. So right now he has Shirley and Kathy. Kathy was just one letter. Well, the K and the C, and then let's look at Simon. Simon has 28. He's stuck on. They're both stuck on Shirley.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Shirley.
She's not the most attractive woman. It's hard to remember those.
No. Come on, guy. There's probably, I don't know, maybe it's Effie. Is there another Effie here? Do you see an
Is
Effie?
he writing? I wonder if he's writing all these for to show us that he's thinking.
Shirley, Sandy. He knows we're watching. Amanda. What do you do in that case then? Shirley?
I go through the alphabet.
Yeah.
That usually helps.
Dang.
Close.
28 to 27. That was good. All right, this keeps Simon back, or keeps him alive, actually. So this was a good matchup for them. Nelson, come on, it's your wife, Kathy and Kathy. Oh,
I mean, I think he needed to fix Jesse as well to win. But so next, I believe, is what is it? Numbers? No, cards again. This will be fun to watch.
All right, let's switch over. Boom, boom. I want to see if we're so good. I'm gonna look on my phone. Let's see. Looks good on my end. Live. Bam. I want to see if we're so good. I'm gonna look on my phone. Say some stuff real quick. Anything?
Some stuff real quick.
I want to see if we're so good. I'm gonna look on my phone.
Some stuff real quick.
All right.
All right, so it's 2-1, Alex. All right, that's good. Simon stays in the game.
So you guys can see on here we have Alex. He took cards first round, 52 cards, 60 seconds. Simon just went really quickly in that one. He did 21, 15.33 seconds. Alex took the next one as well. That one was words. He had 49 to Simon's 44, and then Simon took this one, 28 names in 54.13 seconds versus Alex's 27. And we're just waiting on the next match to start. All right. There, started. All right.
All right. What do you think? I think Alex is going to smash this with a sub 15-second one. Watch.
Yeah.
I think Simon has to go a little slower.
Do you know his best? Is it 12 seconds? 12, 13 seconds, something like that?
I think Alex's best is 13.06 or something, and Simon is like...
Simon's moving faster.
Could be like 17 something.
Simon's probably going to be done right about now. Oh, yep. 15.57. Using the same strategy as before, Simon's just going for it. Alex saw the blue screen, so right now he's just doing a review, making sure everything's in the right spot. Obviously, more than likely get this one right. So Alex right now, he gets them all right, and Simon misses even one. Two, I guess. Then Alex would win. Simon gets them all right. He would win because of the faster time.
But man, 15 seconds is retarded.
So what's he doing right now? He's just closing his eyes, going through all the locations, making sure he has as many images correct as he possibly can.
Yeah, you got to. You have 55 seconds, 55 seconds with the 10-second buffer to you got to go over it.
All right. Here we go. Simon starts off at the end. 5 of diamonds, 8 of spades, 2 of spades, 3 of spades, ace of diamonds, 10 of spades. So those were his grab ones, I'm guessing, and he just threw them on there. Alex starts off at the
similar to what he did last time, right? He got the last 6 and then the first 6, and then it was kind of like a mishmash in the middle.
Do you know his strategy or his way of memorizing? How does he memorize cards?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. I guess he has a 2 card thingy. I think he just creates words.
Okay. And then Alex, believe he has a 2 card object system.
Well, it varies. It depends on if he does that whole block thing. So if you get like a red card first, then you terminate the loci.
Right.
So you can end up putting maybe 4 or 5 items in one location, one item in the next. It all depends on how many red leading pairs you get.
Have you tried that strategy?
Yeah, I have. I don't like it. It's just weird. I mean, maybe that's a practice thing, but
Yeah.
I like structure and patterns, so
Yeah, because for that, it does sound like, I mean, you just have to spend a lot of time practicing it in order for you to get really good at it. And for you, I think you just have the way that you've been doing it for probably since the beginning that you
yeah.
started, that you're like, why change what's working for you?
I see the advantages, but my OCD brain does not like the possibility that you could have like potentially 6 or 7 things in one loci, and then what Alex says in those long stretches, he actually just terminates it, like manually. But then it's like you got to make that extra effort. Oh, clearly it doesn't matter because he can still do it really fast. So there's something to be said about that.
And does he also have like the world record in the hour events? Do you know?
I think so. Unless, yeah, I think it was like 31 decks. Unless it may have changed this past World Championships, but he may have broken it. I don't remember.
Which again, it goes to that part that you're saying that well, for him it doesn't really affect him, because if he has, or he did break the world record 2015, the year we were there, or he tied it, I believe it was. So I guess it doesn't affect him too much. And you see here Simon, once again, he gets a very fast time. He's just struggling to fill in the
Are
blanks
those
here.
pairs correct? Those pairs, well, one of the pairs, the 3 of spades, 3 of diamonds is correct.
Where would that go?
But it's off by 1.
Yeah. Let me look at the stats page. Rankings. So
Wow. I mean, yeah. In this case, what are you going to do? You just got to go for it,
Yeah.
for getting a personal best.
15. Do you know Simon's personal? This is why again it would be good to click on someone's name and just see what
I know. Do you ever see that? Right.
Let me see if I can find. Okay, Simon, Alex.
He's a lot closer this time.
How much time he has? Like, he has 19, 18. Yeah. He probably it's just time issue once again. If he had an extra minute, he could probably really just think about all this and get them all correct. But I don't think he'll be able to get them all in.
Yeah.
Another one for Alex. What is this? 3-1.
That's 3-1. Yeah.
Simon needs the next one to stay alive. Alex needs one more to win. All right, good job, folks. Rankings. I'm going to show you guys the world rankings right now. So these are the world rankings on the IAM stats page. Alex world ranking from US, number 1. His last championship was a European Open. I think, were you at that one?
No, I couldn't make that. No.
And then Simon is ranked number 4 right now. His last major one was the WMC World Memory Championship 2015. Speaking of, so Simon is the 2-time. Let me see if I get this name right. You changed it already a few times, right?
It's just changed once.
Memory League World Memory Championship. I think that's what you called it now. XMT Extreme Memory Tournament was it was previously known as that.
And now it is it's the Memory League Championships, which we're doing multiple of them. So the big one will be the World Memory League Championships. Not that hard.
And that's the one that Simon won, right? The Memory League World Championship.
So instead of saying he's the former XMT champ, we obviously need to update his championship title. So he's the World Memory League Champion 2 times.
World Memory League Champion. Okay.
Yes.
not Memory League World Champ.
Wait, did I write that somewhere?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to see which one.
No, I don't like that one. World Memory League Champ.
World Memory League Champ. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Because then also there's the IM World Memory Champs. I think that's what they're calling it. I don't know if they've come up with an actual name for it yet. So that this would distinguish it if you put World in the front, I guess. World Memory League Champion.
Did you see the new like rankings and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to like really go in and see all the different levels, but I think there's 9 or 10 different levels that they created. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
I
have?
thought it was interesting. I'm not a big fan. It feels like to become you have to be really, really good to get that Grandmaster title, which I think it shouldn't be. They should have some other name for the really, really good stuff, and it should be, I think, slightly easier for the Grandmaster. Because if you can go to the World Championships and get Grandmaster title and it's easier, why are you going to compete in an IM competition? I think you should make it a lot more generous for competitors, right?
Yeah. And that's another thing is there was.
I don't think if you look at my scores, I don't think even I'm a Grandmaster, which is like okay, fine.
But you've hit it before in obviously in
the other standards, right? But on this new thing, I'm just a master, I think.
Let me see if I can pull that up. All right, well, let's look at numbers. Numbers just started.
God, Simon is so blinding fast.
He's almost done here and done. 12 seconds.
Jesus criminy.
What's your fastest in numbers or close to?
I don't train it enough. I'm bad at the 1 minute one. Maybe like 29 seconds.
Which is still freaking awesome. So that's 80 digits, folks. 80 digits, unless it's changed. And I think the first year was what, 60 digits?
Yeah, 60. And then, I mean, people were getting really fast times, even though this is really, really fast. But we upped it to 80. Yeah.
So then for also in the chat, there's a lot of discussion on whether to even use the term Grandmaster. What are your thoughts on that? Should we change it to something else? Like I don't know. What would it be changed to? Just Master of Memory or something like that?
Right. I mean, yeah, I get that because then we're kind of pulling the same names from WMC. But the thing is like a lot of sports have Grandmasters, chess, sailing. Yeah. It's a cool title to have, and people understand it. Even if you don't know what memory sports is, if you say you're a Grandmaster, that's kind of like a very common
They know you're
term,
the shit.
so.
Like they know you rock in this world that you're in.
Saying I'm a master of something is good, but Grandmaster.
Yeah, that's elite. And there was talks about possibly using bouts, right? Black belt or double
belts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of martial arts stuff, so.
All right, we see here Alex 26 to Simon's 22 so far. Let's see what Simon's mistakes are.
So again, I think Simon's just going all out. He knows what it needs to be so he can win. And Alex is just kind of getting opportunities to go super safe. So that's what's going to happen. So here we go. He's got his perfect score here.
Yeah, done. 80. That's funny for mine. He was probably typing, but I didn't see him typing on my screen. It just flashed like 80 correct.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Simon, I think he was just typing too fast. I don't know. So Simon right now, he's missing, for that block, 1796 is just completely off. I don't even know if it fit. Oh, yeah, the 6757 is shifted down. So I guess he can probably just shift some down. Oh, no, he typed it in twice. So 6757, 6757.
I mean, he's not sure, but it's actually the next one,
yeah. So once again, Alex wins this one, and that's it. The round's over.
Yeah, that'll be it. He moves on to the finals against Shajir.
I gotta have more interviews, more talks with the Mongolians because, I mean, obviously, all the USA peeps and even like Simon and some of these other people I've hung around with, so I know more about you guys. But I want to be able to throw in some more facts about.
Yeah, they kind of have their own little private cult of memory training.
Which those guys, man, they're phenomenal. All the Mongolians, Have you talked to them as far as like what they do for training? Like, do they all just sit in a big room and train for hours on end? Because it's not just one or two that are like really good. It's
No, it's a lot of them,
a
right?
lot of them,
Yeah.
and they're all like young. They're all
Yeah.
junior level competitors, which in a few years they can all just be taking over the entire sport. Have you talked to them as far as like what they do for training?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. The language barrier is always an issue, but from what I understand is that Kana, who's the head coach, may have remembered him from XMT in 2014 and 15. He didn't come 16; that was someone else. But he runs a school, from what I understand, and I mean, someone listening can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they spend 8 hours a day, like a school, just training these skills. I don't think it's just memory. They do like mental math and stuff like that, but yeah, it's just like drilled.
Wow.
Which if you do that, of course, you're going to be pretty solid.
And I was talking to Shajir yesterday afterwards, after you guys' match. He says it's just PAO. He just works that.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. It's nothing crazy complex. So.
All right, let's look at this. Yeah, Simon he has a lot of errors. 48.
Yeah, it's tough. 12. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen anyone do it on this site. So.
He was just going for it, man. And I mean, do you think he could have gotten him right if it wasn't if it was just him doing it by himself without someone else right there, and he did it this fast? Do you think that the pressure might get to Simon?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's tough to go up against Alex when you know he's pretty much going to get everything perfect. So.
All right.
Bummer.
There we go. So Alex.
Well, the good thing here is Simon's losing a lot of points in the leaderboard. Yeah, he dropped below me. I went up a little bit.
There we go. All right, let me see if I can get Alex. Well, they might have a good game where you guys play. They might
they'll
finish it out.
Play.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yes.
So
gladly.
next they have, what do they have next? Words again, and then images.
Yeah. So right now they're both probably just gonna go for the fastest time that they possibly can. I'm guessing because they have nothing to lose really. All right. This is fun. Whose idea was this? Clay's to have these knockouts?
Yeah. That was Clay's idea. I love it.
It's good. Now they're gonna. Did you see the new one? They're.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand it yet, but it sounds like it'll be better for people who. Yeah, nobody. You get to play more matches rather than one and done.
They're talking about having like a season, so they'll have different divisions, and then each kind of like I don't know NBA or whatever. They have different divisions, and then each player plays in those divisions. I think that's a pretty cool idea. I'm at the lower end. I saw that. So I just have to trade for it. I don't trade that much. I have to get going. All right, Simon. Okay, that hasn't started. Let me see the leaderboard. All right, let's see who's number one. I'm 85. All right, so Alex is number one.
What are you looking at? Which leaderboard?
The overall leaderboard for Memory League.
Oh, okay.
You're number 7 in this. Oh, you did. So Simon dropped. So that means you're up there. Marlo's up there. 7 and 8.
I keep trading places with Jan Hendrik. I was up above him yesterday, and then those Shijir matches put me down. I was trying to get into the top 5. I touched 8,900, which was great. I was close to 9,000 points. And the funny thing is like Shijir, for example, is way better than me, but I don't think he plays enough to get up higher. You saw how many personal bests he had. His scores were great.
Yeah.
But I think I play enough that I get a lot of points. So.
And that's all this to get more points or to get higher rankings. You just pretty much have to have more face-to-face competition.
I think so. I mean, obviously you're going to lose when you lose games, but I think if you playing, you get better, and you can also get points from getting one of your top 5 personal bests. I think that's where people make the most points.
Okay.
So sometimes you might lose, but you did like a perfect new best, so you get actually more points.
Gotcha. What I've been trying to do, and I'm gonna start training more in this, is so for cards, what I used to do was I changed it a lot. I haven't like really sat on one strategy. So it was PAO. Well, first when it first started, it was just one image, so an object on one location, and 52 locations for that. Then I did PAO, so 3-in-1. Then I changed it to like PA plus O, so the person action of one with the object of the other one, so it's 2 cards on one location. But then now I'm just doing object. So I feel like I slowed down a lot, but I'm starting to get the hang of it with more practice. And I feel like I can get, if I do that strategy, I can get that in under 60 seconds for sure.
Nice.
In the next week or two. So I just got to practice that more heavily, because I feel it's very similar to images. And images, I always get pretty decent scores, not as fast as these guys, but I can get in the 20s pretty consistently for images. And that's just, I'm doing 2 images, 1 location very quickly. So that's why I'm like, why don't I do that for cards? It's pretty much the same thing. And I feel like if I practice it more, I should be able to get faster times with that. I don't know. I'll keep doing that. So for cards, you also obviously do PAO for that one, right?
Yeah, it's PAO. I'm floating about this system for years now, that I have a 2-card system, but I don't know. Every time I try to train it, I get annoyed that I'm slower, and then I just do it the other way, and I'm like faster, and I get happy. The endorphins in my brain are like, yeah.
Let's keep
so
this.
I stay there.
But with that, do you think that if you stay with your system that you've been using for, probably since the beginning, that you will be able to get the fastest times in the world, or?
No, I don't think so.
No. So will that motivate you then to change it?
It does every once in a while, but then I just get kind of depressed that my scores suck with the new system. So I just gotta I gotta go out into the woods, live in a cabin for like a month, and just do nothing but that.
Yeah.
And come out like a better man,
I don't think Leo will like that, but.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. I mean, you do it for your way when you do your mountain climbs, right? So I guess it is very possible that you would do something like that. So it's not necessarily just joking around. I can definitely see you doing that. All right, so we have words Simon versus Alex. Let's see. Simon's probably gonna finish faster, I'm guessing, just because he's gonna go.
I think they're just going crazy here because the game's over. Nothing at stake here.
Alex already won this whole matchup.
Yeah, he's gone on to the finals. This is just kind of like for fun, these last 2 matches.
See if I can get. I wanted to try this out. Oh yeah, another thing I was gonna tell you is we need pictures. If people want, have like a little profile, man, like a profile people could put in.
Like a profile page. That would be cool.
So it'll be all their stats, their highest scores, and then obviously but so scores and then
little bio.
Yeah, little bio, whatever they want to put in there.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. But for right now, I want to see if I can put their images up there. Can I? Let me see. Okay, well that's Simon. People can see his face. That's Simon. This is Alex.
After this match, I'm going to have to dip.
All right.
That's okay. But thank you for having me.
Thank you for getting on. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Memory League, him and Simon, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Nelson, 4-time USA Memory Champ. So this year, I don't know if you knew this. You probably did. I don't know. So they're having the Team USA competition first, and then towards the end of the year, they're going to have the actual USA comp, which I believe is going to be the 20th anniversary of the USA comp. So if everything works out, if you don't have anything happening during that time, will you go and compete at this year's USA comp?
Yeah, I hope so. I missed it last year because I was on Everest, but I really wanted to be there. I love being there. Whether I win or not, it's just like it's where I started, so I love going to those things.
Man, those are fun. Yeah, last year's they had moved it down from New York. Hopefully it's in New York again this year.
Yeah, who knows? Are you planning to compete?
Yeah, let's go. Show up and do it. I haven't done it in a few years. The year, obviously, when was it? 2015. Yeah, 2015. I couldn't go because of Superhuman. Then we had some stuff going on for that. where obviously it was just contract issues, so I couldn't compete. But that's up, so it was a 1-year deal, and I'm a free agent, so I can go and do a bunch of stuff.
See, Alex is doing that thing. It's like
Yeah. He does. I've noticed him do that. Like the several matches that I've watched of him, like going up against others, he'll just pause for a while and then he'll just rapid fire put them in at the end, like the last minute and a half or so.
I feel like he's just like cooking breakfast, you know? He's on the side, he's got his laptop, he's frying bacon, and he's like, oh, guess I have to put in those words. Hang on. Let me put some more. Okay.
He's taking his dog out for a walk and on his phone, he's just one-handed, one finger, he's just typing all these in.
He's studying for his medical exams. So 50, fuck, okay. Well, that's done.
Got them all. Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, Simon, don't do that. What did you do?
A C for a K, which this is in German. I don't know what the issue is there. And another one.
No, okay, here's the number one rule in memory is go with what you first wrote. It's 90% of the time correct.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go. I'm being summoned by the wife. Good to see you. Thanks for having me on. All right, man.
Yeah,
we'll maybe do this again for the finals.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Peace.
All right, now it's just me. What's up, folks? There's their pictures. All right, Clay Knight, one letter. Yeah, man, one letter. K and C. K and C. Let's see. What is Alex up to? Capacity and ouse. He put cheaper for ouse. Capacity, he put camel. He probably won't get this. Taker. He probably thinks that's take. And Simon. He had that one correct. What's 19 in English? 19 is shoot. So, okay, there we go. He fixed it. So he's just missing 14. And he had it correct. He had all 50 correct. And he just changed one letter in number 14. Number 14 is in code. Oh, got you. So Johannes Malo, who's a Team Germany as well, he says, so in German you can write that word with the K or a C. And Simon finished. So he finished. Now he's in the chat. So he sees his mistake now. Oh, man. It is rather Codieren in German. Codieren. So that would be in code. Let me see if I can Google translate this. So in code in German. What would it be? Codian. No, what? It doesn't say. Oh, yeah. Codier. It's literally the exact same. What? That's interesting. And code. Never mind. All is fine. So I'll show this in the dictionary. It's literally codieren with the C. I don't know. Oh, that's encoded. But I'm guessing it's probably the same, right? Because for encoded, it's with the K and a C. I don't know. I gotta learn a new language. So images is last. Good luck. So Simon got this one. Again, unfortunately, this last one doesn't count anymore. But it's still going to be fun to watch. All right, let's see this one. All right, are we still live? Yeah, we are. Live dashboard. So I have another screen that I can look at over here on my end. And we have some viewers. Thank you guys for watching and for staying on here. Hopefully the stream has been doing pretty well as far as quality-wise, video and audio, and there hasn't been like major cutoffs. All right, so Alex, Simon. So images, almost everybody's favorite event here. Quick. Let's see if there's any new personal. I mean, this is, I believe Clay has the record in Memory League for images. 15 seconds for Simon. Alex is just gonna, he's probably gonna finish soon as well. Probably gonna do one, no reviews. So, 22 seconds. He doesn't need it, man. He doesn't need a review. Simon, 15 seconds. He gets them all correct, and Simon would win this matchup. But again, it's a moot point because Alex already won the whole thing. But it's still fun to watch these. 15 seconds. My fastest is around 21 seconds, I believe. I think that was 21 seconds with like a mistake. I like switched one card or switched two images. Yeah. Let me see what my actual best is. I don't remember. No, I think it's like 24 seconds. My actual best. I can look it up shortly. Clean cache. Performance images. No, I do have 21 seconds. Oh. Look at that, folks. So I was close. That was good. 21 seconds for me. Anyway, my scores are not comparable to these guys. These guys finished so fast. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's look at these images. Oh, right off the gate, there was like two birds. I don't know how they would do these. Probably they just see a bird unless they, well, yeah. Unless they actually see the red bird. I mean, I would see the red bird. Oh, we saw that same woof in yesterday's matchup with Shajir versus Nelson. Obviously, these are all like the same images. It's just like shuffled around. So he has, I guess, Simon and Nelson, they just have a huge database of images. And, you know, they just randomly grab them and put them on here for each one of these matchups. I gotta shave my head. I'm doing that actually right after this. All right, so Alex has them all correct. Simon gets them all right. He wins. If he misses two, then Alex would win. What's going on here? Oh, I can zoom in, right? So you see the mistakes here. So he has in this location the, what would that be? The fifth location? The fifth location for Simon. He has the like boats, the sailboats. I think that's what it is. Sailboats, correct. He just switched the cards out. So he knows there's like a wolf or a dog in there. He just doesn't know which one it is yet. But the wolf, the one that it belongs to is, yeah, it's a, so Tracy says it's a mix of canines, which that can be hurting him. Let me see. Yeah, there's the little puppies here. There's a koala. There's another dog / wolf there. So there's like three canines, and then the two puppies. So 5 in total, I guess. So now he knows. So he fixed that error that he had in the fifth location. Now he just has to switch those cards around, those images. I think he should be able to do it. He has enough time. He has a minute. The puppies are giving him some trouble. Again, it's like the dogs. Yeah, the dogs are giving him trouble. He keeps switching those around. That's probably the issue here. It's the dogs, the wolves/dogs. Yesterday's matchup with Shajir and Nelson, we saw that the images one was pretty much, for the most part, they were all, very distinguishable. They were all pretty different. They weren't too similar cards like this. Like you have several dogs/wolves. So that can definitely throw you off. Because especially when you're doing a time this fast, you're just doing the very first little trigger that you see for that image and moving on quickly. So it's not like you memorize the whole image. It's just the first thing that pops out in your mind. And you see, we had several mistakes here. But hey, congrats, Alex. Congrats, Simon. I mean, Simon was just going for personal bests in most of these. And, didn't pan out for him. Strategy didn't work out. But still, amazing effort by Simon. 2-time world, we just got the correct phrasing by Nelson, World Memory League champion. All right. That's it, folks. We're done here. Actually, let me see if Alex pops on real quick. I don't know. I like to do these, just quick little interviews afterwards. And I say I like to do them, meaning I've done them once yesterday. So let me see if Alex is on. Can pop on real quick. Yeah, so dogs and houses. Simon says. More troublesome. See if I can get on. And I didn't ask them beforehand. I should probably ask people beforehand that I'm going to call them. Yo!
Hey.
How are you? Do you have like about a quick minute just to talk?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So this is on YouTube. All right, let's see. Hey, those are fun matches, man. So what are your thought process? I'm thinking, Nelson was on earlier with me. He's not on anymore, but I think Simon, he knew that you're very fast and very good at all these. So is he, but I think he was just going for personal records in every single or most of these events. What are your thoughts while you're going through the matches and seeing like the blue screen pop up like very quickly?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest, but he went for pretty fast times in all the Cars and Numbers events. So 3 of them, and like blistering fast times, not just like kind of fast. And so the blue screen came up every time, and I was, I guess at first I was it's kind of shocking, but then. It came up so fast that I was like, oh well, he must have done like a really really fast time, so I just need to take my time and get a safe score and it should be okay.
Right.
But yeah, I mean it was definitely really fast times from him.
Yeah, that was quickly. Let's look at some of these actually. Give me 1 second. See if I can get your thought process. So for the most part, the ones that he just went fast, you just had that extra time to review, making sure that you had them all correct.
Yeah, that helps.
Let's see. So for the very first one, it was cards, and we can actually look at the matchup. Yeah, so you took the full 60 second. No, the first one. Yeah, it was cards, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it was cards. He did 15 seconds. So 15 seconds. You took the full 60, and for that one, it was just a lot of mistakes on his part. So that one you found. Which one did you feel like you had the most, like, say, trouble with? Which one of these events? Well, I guess he won the names and faces.
So I wanted to respond to him.
Sorry.
You're just asking like which.
So the names and faces. So he won that one.
Cards and Numbers.
So Simon. Okay, yeah. So names. You missed. This one was a funny one. So the Kathy one.
Yeah. I think the names was probably my roughest one. So let me pull that up real quick. I mean, this would have been a pretty good score for me like last year, I think, but this year I've been doing better, getting more consistently in like 29 or 30. So I was a little disappointed with this one, but especially because two of the names I had misspelled. But it didn't feel like a great run for me either. I think I went a little too slow and I had to rush at the very end. Yeah, Shirley, I just had no idea, and then the other two, I just missed the spelling. For some reason, I was thinking like, wait, Jesse without the I isn't that just like a guy's name? I don't know why that came into my head, but that's what happened.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened with Kathy. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess.
I mean, did you picture your wife for that one or?
Yeah. I did.
That's
I
funny.
guess I was just like, oh hey, Kathy.
Kathy.
I didn't pay attention to spelling.
So Shirley, both of you missed Shirley. I wonder what's going on with that one. Shirley.
I don't know. For me, I don't know about him. I don't think this is the same reason, but Shirley and Effie both have like necklaces. I don't know if you can see it from here. And so I was sure that. So I basically used like the necklace for both of them.
Gotcha.
And I think that's what confused me. And I remembered Effie, and for some reason just didn't remember Shirley.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay, yeah. Effie. Gotcha. And then they were both older ladies, so that probably threw you off a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But still, great score, man. 27. And he got 28. So he had one more. But so overall, I mean, you won. Congrats on that. Next one is Shajir. What are your thoughts about that matchup? He said, "Go easy on me." That was his message to you, whoever the winner of this one was. I mean, he's really good. He had really good scores with Nelson. Great matchup. So, what are your thoughts about that one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I've really ever played him on Memory League, which is kind of strange. But yeah, I mean, he's been posting some really consistently fast card scores, and everything is good. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Are you gonna do some extra training beforehand, or are you just gonna go into that one?
I'll probably just keep training the way I've been training, just a little bit each day. Yeah, I mean, I guess in a few days or whenever we play, hopefully I'll be ready.
There you go. Awesome. All right, man. Thank you so much for getting on. Great matchup. Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Liz.
All right.
See ya.
There we go, folks.